vitro.
I'm Alexis Burns.
I'm Sarah Newkirk.
I'm Kayla Reichert.
I'm Christopher Roberts.
And we're doing
In vitro fertilization.
In this video, we will be discussing the integration of science and politics in vitro fertilization.
Hi. According to the paperwork, you guys are in here for in vitro information?
That is correct.
Okay, let's go through the checklist. Are you infertile?
What is infertile?
That means the inability for you to have children together after a series of sexual intercourse.
So then yes.
Okay. Are you younger than 35 years old? Because 30% of women under 35 can have in vitro, and for 36 to 39 it's about 13%, and when you're over 40 the chances are not very good.
Yes, I'm under 35.
Okay. Any problem with your sperm?
No, I have an average sperm count.
Okay. Are you guys willing to pay about $12,000 for each cycle?
I mean, yeah, I have a stable job. I'm an engineer, and
I'm a teacher, so I think that it'll be okay for us to pay for it, but it'll be a big deficit. So
Okay.
we will be willing to pay for it.
Alright, so based on that information, you guys ready to go? I'm just going to tell you a little bit of general information so you know. The first test tube baby was made in 1978 in England, and her name was Louise Brown, and she's still alive today. The United States started in vitro in 1981, and since then they've had 300,000 successful babies, so that's positive in your direction. Are you guys worried about the number of babies you're going to have? Is that on your mind also?
yeah.
Okay, well the stats is that 63% of couples have a single baby. 32% had twins, and only 5% had triplets or more. So it is possible to get more than one, but more times than not you'll have one baby. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. And also just to let you know that there is a slight increase in children to have genetic disorders, so that's something to take into account. Are you willing to take that chance?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, we talked about it before.
Okay, then we're all ready for your in vitro.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
for
Doc.
coming.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you. This is the hormone clomiphene. It is used to stimulate your ovaries so that you produce more eggs. You're going to take it for about 8 to 10 days before we do the procedure. Okay. In normal in vitro fertilization, I would stick a needle in the vagina to get the eggs from the ovaries. 5 to 15 would be taken, and then they would be put in an incubator. But due to cinematic reasons,
Hopefully there's not a chicken there.
thank you for your egg.
It took me a while, but here's my sample.
Thanks for the sample. I'll get working on it right away. I know you've had a hard couple of days, but I still need you to do some more stuff. Here's a progesterone supplement. You need to take it to make the uterine lining stronger so that the egg can implant on it. This is Miss Smith's egg.
This is Mr. Smith's semen.
Now we wait for the baby. So we had the eggs in the tray for about 2 to 3 days so that they can be fertilized, and we just injected them into you. And you need to stay in this resting position for at least another hour, okay?
Okay.
I'm giving you one last hormone that you need to take for the next 2 weeks. And after that, we're going to take a blood test to see whether or not it worked and you're pregnant. Okay. So the test results came back about your pregnancy, and you're pregnant.
Yay!
Congratulations, honey. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks,
This
babe.
includes the normal portion of science and what actually happens with in vitro. Different doctors have different qualities that they have when they look for in vitro participants, and they also do things a little bit differently, so it varies from person to person. If you have any more questions, contact the American Fertility Association. Welcome back, America. So, Sarah, what's the hot topic with the octuplet mom?
Well, we have a 33-year-old single woman, no father, involved with 14 kids, all through in vitro fertilization. She had 6 kids, and then 3 of the 6 have disabilities, and then she had 8 more, and they are
All at once?
Yes.
Wow.
She has no job. She's receiving disability out from the taxpayers, but the issues come in when she can't carry on a job, but she's going to be able to carry on the motherhood of having 14 children. Everyone knows that having a kid is, pretty difficult, but when it comes to 14, And another fact is that the in vitro fertilization is quite expensive. It's $8,000 to about $15,000 per try. And she doesn't have a job, so where did this money come from? Well, it came from her disability.
How is this going to affect the California taxpayers?
Well, she receives about $500 in food stamps every month. She's about to get her house taken away, so therefore it's just all the taxpayers are obviously paying for these kids' lives, and it's an estimated $1.3 million to keep all these kids alive.
Just in the hospital, each child?
Yes.
Wow, and that's coming straight out of taxpayers' money, huh?
Yep.
Wow, that's quite a situation. So Sarah, where's America going to go from here?
Well, America has a lot of issues when it comes to this situation because the government can't actually go in there and tell someone that, no, you can't have 8 kids, no, you can't have a kid, there's just no way that they can just step in and stop things like this. So what's going to end up coming about, I believe, is that they're going to have future restrictions, Hopefully it'll be like you have a job, you have a stable income, stable environment for the kids, so that not only the kids are successful in life and have a, good environment growing up in, but like the taxpayers and everybody else aren't taking care of the kids for the rest of their life.
So it's going to have restrictions like adoption?
Right.
So what is the political standpoint on this between both liberals and conservatives? What are they thinking about this situation?
Well, actually, I actually found that the majority of both are disagree. Even though liberals are usually all for, social programs for the unfortunate, I believe that they disagree with the situation and that the doctor should not have, this just was not a good thing.
A good situation all around.
Right.
Well, this has not only been a political standpoint, but it's also hit the social ways. This is Star Magazine, and one of their big topics is the mother for the in vitros. There's a big problem in here, and it says, please don't take my babies away. There's certain pictures in here, and it talks about her situation. So not only has this hit the political standpoint with how it's firing everyone up on welfare and food stamps, but it's also hit the gossip. So everybody is aware of this situation. Thank you so much for coming in today, Sarah.
Thank you.